Hello, doing a video from the wonderful frozen shores of Lake Winnebago in O Town, Wisconsin. Okay, last week or whatever, I made a video that said explaining what the process was. Well, I had a change of plans or an epiphany, and I just decided to go with it. I went and got 5 more of those inch and an eighth cedar treads or decking material, which is this pile on the right. And then because I was in the field and I knew that I had a tread length of 12 inches on here, that means with the nosing of another inch and a quarter, we had to cover 13 1/4 inches of total tread on 5 steps. Okay, so I took these new ones that I bought and I came back to the shop, and rather than going with, what was I going to do, 2 5.5 treads on the outside and a short one in the middle, I resized all this to fit. Okay, so there are 3 treads per tread at right around 4 1/4 inches with this spacer. And that brings us out to right around 13 1/4 inches of coverage. Now, this spacer here is going to get cut off in short segments so that there's a place for water or moisture to flow into that chasm in the middle. But I'm going to cut these on site. First thing I'm going to do is prime them today. All this, everything that's on this stack right here is getting oil-based primer before we go out there tomorrow morning and start installing all this. Okay, so now you got 3 even treads instead of some dinky spacer in there. And then, because we recut all this down, I went over here, set up my router to put the bevel back on this edge. Okay, it's got rounded edges on here, a slight quarter round bevel, and that's so when you're walking up, you're not gonna, you walk up it barefoot, you're not gonna, get a sliver or anything off of the hard edge. So I ran that all through my router here. And I also did that on these little guys. There we go. I mean, that little thing. Then I sanded them all out and filled anything that had an open knot, sanded it out so it's ready to prime. All right. This is a quarter round profile, 3/4 cove, excuse me. That's going to go underneath all the steps, all those treads around the perimeter. Right there, like an old look. So we're going to prime all these today. And then it's going to dress that up and make it look like it's the old version of a new stairs. My stringers, these are the side caps, which is going to cap off that treated lumber. There's a left and a right, which super smooth right now. And that's it. We're working through this pile to prime all this. In a minute, I'm going to be sanding out that skirt for the driveway side. And that's going to get primed today. So there's where we're at. One more tread over here. I'm waiting for some fills to dry on it. Yeah. But I primed all this last week, but since we resized it, I'm going to prime that edge too and sand it out so it's ready to go. Anyway, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I gave some presents to my sister. That made me happy. I didn't get any presents though. My mom made an excellent meal though. She's such a good cook. Thank you.